Hi Flosstube, I'm Sally. I'm StitchySally here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. Today is the 8th of October 2025 and this is Flosstube number 108. A very warm welcome, whether you are a new or a returning viewer. It is lovely to have you here. I do hope that if you like what you see, you'll hit the subscribe button and like my videos and maybe even leave me a comment as well. That would be very, very much appreciated. So I have a finish to show you today. I have 4 new starts and a couple of usual whips. Yeah, because I had so many finishes, obviously I have some new starts because why not? I do have a finish that I can't show you because that is a quilt square for somebody who is going to make a quilt for their 60th birthday. Mouse, hi Mouse. So yeah, I can't show you that. I'll show you it when I've posted it and Mouse has got it. So I'll start with my planner. Just find. So this is October up to now. Stitched every day, and then I don't know if I showed September actually. I don't think I've shown it for a while, so there's September. Again, lots of stitching done, and every time I get an order from Woolly Sheep, which I think I've had 3 up to now. I take the sheep sticker off the package and stick it in here because anybody who knows me will know I love sheep. So we'll get started and we'll do the finish first. There we go. And I can't show you the threads because I put them all away. So this is Lotus Lake Stitching Sheep Calendar, and this is a sal hosted by lovely Elaine, Ellie Welly Stitcher and Die, and it's hashtag Stitch Sheep for 2025. So the original plan was to stitch 1 a month, and I didn't stick to it, sorry Elaine, and I just carried on. Once I'd finished one, I started another. So I started with March because I wanted to be able to display it this year in March rather than waiting and having, starting to display them next year. And so my final one was February. So these were all stitched on a 32 count raw opalescent linen, and I was going to bring my calendar in here to show you what I've done with them, and I forgot, so I'll try and remember to do that another time. And they're all stitched in DMC. So there we go, all done. So that's February finish, and it's very, very cute. Absolutely love these. Really sweet. Unfortunately, some of the threads don't show up terribly well on my fabric, so you can't really see that it says February because the pink is very pale. So yeah, that's it, and I have loved stitching those with you Elaine, and I think Debbie in New Zealand, she joined in with us. She finished hers quite a while ago. So yeah, it's been really, 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 really nice. Is that now I've lost my other one? Where is it? There it is. I've still got the January one in there. I need to finish it. So because I am in my sheep bag, I will show you what my new start was for on Friday. I stitched sheep on a Friday with my dear friend Barb, who is Batty Bat 210 on Instagram, and unfortunately Barb hasn't felt well enough to stitch for quite a long while, so and also joining in, I don't know what she's stitching because I haven't watched. Have I watched Karen's latest? Karen the Stitching Owl. I don't think I've watched her latest. she was going to join in with a sheep stitch with me, which is absolutely lovely. So yeah, right, I started Soed Day. It's welcome sheep, and yes, I remember now how Joanita pronounced it, so it's Soed Day. The amount of times I kind of thought, how the hell do I pronounce this? So yeah, this was in a package that was sent to me by lovely Linda, who is the Norfolk Girl Stitcher on Instagram. So yeah, it was fully kitted. So it's DMC 3750 and white, and I think it's a raw linen. I think it's 32 count, and there we go. That's where I'm up to. And she also sent this Dutch needle minder, windmill on it. I'm really enjoying that. It's quite, I won't say easy to stitch, because you watch, I'll pick it up next week, and this week on Friday, and I will probably find a mistake, or I'll make a mistake or something, because that's what I do. I'm not the only one, am I? So yeah, that is one new start. And she also sent me this with it as well, which is to finish it on. And there's the trim. Just put that back in there. And then next new start. These are in no particular order. I was just thinking, no, I haven't forgotten anything. I had a feeling I'd forgotten something then. So I started Silver Creek Samplers Peace Love Stitch. I've just spotted a cat on the patio. It's Mabel from behind us. She caused problems quite a few weeks ago because she hadn't been done and she'd escaped. Yeah. So yeah, Silver Creek Samplers Peace Love Stitch. Sorry, I got distracted by Mabel. I am sorry. So I am stitching this on the June 2024 Fabric of the Month by Fabrics by Crafti Kate. It's a 36 count, and I am using DMC threads. There is just one Weeks Dye Works in there, which is Chrissy's Bonbon, but no, there's 4 Weeks Dye Works actually. Sorry, I thought it was just the one. But I'm using the DMC substitution off the chart. So I've done a couple of stitchy sessions on this, and there it is. So I've got the bulk of the main colour stitched on stitch, and I'm just doing the outliney bits now. Love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. You know, you do the usual, don't you? Think, oh, that won't take long. Yeah, that's a big word. There's a lot of stitching in that. Well, it's not a big word, is it? But there's a lot of stitching in that word, should I say. Oh, and I meant to, apparently there was a bit of noise so far through my video last week. I do apologise. There is not a lot I can do. Well, there isn't really anything I can do about it. I think it was the fan that had come on my laptop. I film on my laptop. And unfortunately my microphone is down here, so it's next to my laptop. I do apologise. Yeah, not a lot I can do, I'm afraid. Right, next new start. Is Little Dove Designs Robin Redbreast, and I treated myself to the kit last year of this one. I thought I'd have the kits. I don't often buy kits, I tend to kit up myself, but yeah. So it's a 28 count even weave. Where's my threads? I can't find the threads. Oh, I'll put them back in here. These are really nicely kitted. Really, really like these. So those are the threads. As I say, I don't normally buy kits, but and I think this is one of the reasons why I started this, because I couldn't be bothered to kit anymore. So it was just easy. Yeah. So I don't know what the fabric is, but anyway, there we go. Sorry, the light's not great, and I didn't want to put the main light on, so that's where I'm up to. Really, really love this. There is also a, I don't know whether it's the variations or a coloris on this. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. It must be in here. Yeah, it is. It's that one. It's 3045. So yeah, I had a whale of a time starting new stuff last week. I just don't like kitting. I used to love kitting though. Oops. And then the final new start for the week was the Rocking Chair Stitcher, Love Builds a Family. And this is from the Family Threads booklet that I showed you last time. It's an adoption fundraiser that Sarah's doing, Sarah the Rocking Chair Stitcher. Yeah, so I decided to start this one. I wasn't sure, I think I mentioned last time that I was probably going to start one. I wasn't particularly sure which one I was going to start. I started this one. So this is on, oh damn it, I didn't have a look to see what my fabric was. It is a Fabric of the Month by Fabrics by Crafti Kate. And I don't remember, I think it's one from last year. I should have checked. And those are the colours. Just look at those colours, aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely love those. So again, 2 sessions on this one. Fabric's not showing up too bad, but it's not brilliant. It's a bit of a brighter colour than that actually, but it's not too bad. So yeah, that's where I am up to. So the hashtag for this, because there is a sale going on, is, oh, I think it's hashtag Family Thread Sal, but it is in the description box down below. I did put it on my last floss tube, so it will go on to this one. So yeah, loving stitching that. Put everything away because otherwise I'll have stuff everywhere. I know there's not that much, but I will have stuff everywhere. So we'll move on to whips now. That's those were my 4 new starts for last week. So my first whip is With Thy Hands. This is the first, obviously, that's been on the go a wee while. So it's With Thy Hands, and I'm stitching this one here, which is Molly's Hands. And then I'm probably going to start this one because I have somebody who would like this booklet. And I am using DMC. Really like these colours. And as I said that's last time, I discovered it is 40 count vintage country mocha, but I accidentally started on the mocha side rather than the vintage side. Wasn't very happy when I realised, but I'd done far too much to pull it all out, and I'd just made a mess of my fabric. So that's where I'm up to. So as you can see, finished the girl, made a start on this. When I picked it up this time, I just went a little bit further down with the green background, and then I started filling in just to make sure that I was getting stuff in the right place. Love that. I love everything I'm stitching at the moment. Sometimes I get a little bit fed up of things, but yeah, really enjoying everything that I'm stitching. And then the final whip, which is always the final whip, is Long Dog Samplers, the Pilgrim. Whoops. So I started this back in November 2023, 3rd of November 2023. Lovely Amanda Alba Stitcher, she was starting her first long dog, so I said could I start one with her, and I was also starting it with lovely Elaine Ellie Stitcher. For her 60th birthday she started Saga, and if you watch her latest floss tube she shows how far she's got with Saga. I was too chicken to start something that huge. This is big enough. So yeah, started it then. So the hashtags are My First Long Dog Sal, Let's Get the Dogs Out Sal, and I also stitch it on a Sunday for Long Dog Samplers Sundays, which is hosted by Mrs Hannah Wollstoneham and Cheryl, who is Cross Stitch Crazy on Instagram. So I'm using Anchor Black, which I think is 403, DMC White, and Carrie's Creations Old World Red, which is for the wording. Oh, and I've pulled some Anchor threads out of my bag while I was at it. This is on a piece of 20 count Bolana, off-white, possibly, antique white, I don't really know. It just had a number on the packet. It was from, bought it from Hobby Jobby, bought the fabric and the anchor threads because they had a good offer on the anchor threads. And ta-da! I have finished page 12. No, I haven't. I finished page 11. Oh my god, I finished page 11. This is me getting excited. Page 12 is the final page. So, and I've done it now. It has to be finished this year because I've got 2025 in. I mean, something really bad would have to happen for me not to get this finished this year, I think. And maybe I shouldn't have said that because maybe I'm tempting fate. yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but anyway. Yeah, so page 12 will get started when I pick it up on Sunday. Yeah, so chuffed to bits with it. I don't know where I'm going to hang it. I don't know how I'm going to finish it. Probably a wall hanging. But where it's going to go, I do not know. It will go somewhere. Put those back in there. I think I'm going to have way more threads than I needed, but that's fine because you use a lot of black, don't you, when you're stitching, so it's not like it's going to go to waste. Right, I will do my little bit of haul now. I did a pre-order just for one chart from Needlework Marketplace with Woolly Woolly Sheep. So that's that came in. So I got Puntini Fall Animals Trio. And I just love these. Red squirrel, hedgehog and an owl. Absolutely love them. So we just need a summer one now. And I'll just show you, I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, but that's Heather's website. And she's very, very good. She ships out very, very quickly. So, yeah. So that's that, and I will do the giveaway winner. I've forgotten to pick the chart up that I was giving away. It was Yasmin's Made with Love, Never Forget. I'm also including the leftover Tom and Lily threads as well. Oh my god, come on. Wake up. Right, so the winner is Elizabeth Aston 4434. There we go. So I think I have your address, Liz, but if not, I'm just not entirely sure whether I still have it. So if you could either drop me an email on the email address in the box below, or send me a message on Instagram, whichever. So congratulations, Liz. I hope that you enjoy stitching it. It is a lovely piece. So yeah, I'll get that in the post as soon as I can. I don't know when it will be, but I will. It'll go. So yeah, that's everything. Oh, would you look at that? Not even 25 minutes yet. That was good, wasn't it? So I think that's about it really. No life update this time. I really want to try and not spend too much now. Well, starting next year. And I know I say it every year and you're probably all laughing at me. You're probably all going, God, she's useless. But yeah, I've kind of done this thing where I've just looked at my stash and thought, my chart stash in particular, and just thought, I'm never going to get all this stitched. And I don't want it to go to waste. So, because God only knows what will happen to it if anything happens to me. I don't know. I think it was like, since I hit 60, I started to think, I don't know, I started to think about my own mortality. And especially since my husband retired as well, and, you know, I don't know, it's stupid, really, because dying frightens the hell out of me. It always has done. Both me and my sister were the same, are the same. It probably frightens a lot of people as well, but, you know. And I just sort of think, I've got all this lovely stash, I need to stitch it. I can't keep adding. And I know Pam from Just Keep Stitching, Pam and Steph, she put a post up on Instagram starting from next year. she's only going to buy like threads and fabric that she needs, but she's going to do it until 2030, and I know that I couldn't do that, but I do need to try and do something. I must admit, it's just getting out of hand, and I think sometimes it doesn't bring me the pleasure that it should, because I'm worrying that I've got too much, which is not good, is it, really? So I don't know. I'll see next year. Maybe do 6 months at a time or something like that. And I don't know why I set myself goals like that, because I know that I'll fail, and then it makes me feel even worse because I fail. So yeah, I was thinking about signing up for the Cotton and Twine subscription box, because I really like this month's box, but I'm not going to do it. I've decided I'm not doing it. I'm not going to I'm not going to entice myself into buying more and more. I know you don't have to get the box, you can they do the 3 different options now, but yeah, I'm just not going to do it. She says. I don't know. Why do our brains do this to us? Really? So yeah, I think I'm going to try. There'll probably be a few things that I would like to get before I start. Couple of things. There's a Teresa Kogut chart, and I think it's Heart in Hand one. I've got on my 1, 2, 3 stitch wish list. I think I will probably get those before the end of the year, depending. If I can get them in the UK, I'll get them in the UK. If not, I'll get them from 1, 2, 3 stitch. And then I need to behave myself. She says knowing damn well that she blaming well won't, and I did nearly swear then. I am terribly sorry. It nearly came out. Right, I think that is it. Actually, I will just mention, anybody's got the new Taylor Swift's album? Do you like it? I have actually never bought a Taylor Swift album before. I borrow them off Abby and I put them on into iTunes, and yeah. But she bought one of the limited edition ones with the sparkly box. She got the one with the necklace in it, and my idea was, I'll buy one, then I'll give her whatever. And I got the bag charm, I think it is. And now that I've got it, I don't want to give her it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might use it as a scissor fob, actually. But she's fine with that. She's got what she wanted. She got a signed one as well, so she's got what she wanted. But I do have a freebie. I'll just show you this freebie in case you've not seen it. Whoops, that was a stupid thing to do. Where is it? Yeah, I thought and this is from Needle and Moss. And it's Life of a Sew Girl. So I'm just got that. Oh, got my hand over that bit there. Not that you'd be able to see it. So yeah, I think I'm going to stitch that at some point. I thought that was a very clever thing. So that's it. Just that mention. It's everywhere. So that's it. I am going to go now, because you don't want to hear me waffling about Taylor Swift. And I love the new album, by the way. Absolutely love it. So that's it. I'm going to go. I'm going to play this back, make sure it's okay. And then upload it. So I'm back to my normal Wednesday for the time being. Anything could happen. Next time it might not be Wednesday, but anyway. So I will see you in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. Please excuse the waffle. I know I get a bit carried away sometimes. Stay safe, everybody. Hope you're all well and enjoy every single stitch. And thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much. Bye bye.